Alright guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Mr. Baby, and today we're going to be taking a look at the World Tournament cards, Kale and Caulifla, that are going to be coming out when the World Tournament drops in a few days. I think it's the 11th or something like that, right? So, as you guys know, every World Tournament there's these new cards you guys can grind for. Now, I forgot the amount of the tokens or the tickets or whatever they're called, the tour points, whatever they're called. I forgot how many you actually have to get 4 to 5 copies of the unit, but I do know that they added in the rewards where you have to beat the World Tournament 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, 5 times in a row. In that whole mission section, you can actually get a copy of Kale and Caulifla. They did that with the Android 17 last World Tournament, so I don't see why they wouldn't do that for the for this Kale and Caulifla and for every other unit moving forward. So you guys can at least get one copy, at least one copy. Now it is possible to go ahead and get 4 copies, 5 copies. It is a bit of a grind. You do have to grind a lot, but here I'm going to be talking about how good are they and if they're actually worth that grind, right? So today we're taking a look at this Tech Kale, her leader skill, super tech type, right? Key +2, HP tech and defense plus 70%. It's an okay leader skill. When she gets an awakening, I can see that key 3 100%. So just to keep in mind, right? She raises attack and defense, so it's infinite. It's an infinite raise, and then causes supreme damage to enemy. So yeah, it's okay. But I love the fact that she raises attack and defense, right? So it says Universe 6 category allies attack plus 20% and defense plus 10%. Pure Saiyan category allies attack plus 20% and defense plus 10%. The reason why this is so good is because she's going to give LR Kale and Caulifla attack plus 40% and defense plus 20%. LR Kale and Caulifla, I'm not going to say that they're the best defensive unit in the game. Attack plus 40% and defense plus 10% is no slouch. Like, LR Kale and Caulifla, they're just stupid, you know that. Defense plus 120% and launches an additional super attack when your team has an ally whose name includes Caulifla attacking in the same turn. Now, if we click on this, I think that includes LR Kale and Caulifla. So if you're running LR Kale and Caulifla with this, she's gonna be double supering. So she's going to raise her attack and defense twice every turn. Plus, if you give her additionals, this girl's gonna be really good. Like, I'm gonna go until I get enough copies for this girl to rainbow her, and then of course, this girl is farmable with the SR or SSR base form Kale from a story event. So whenever that drops, I'm definitely gonna be farming this unit. This unit is very, very, very good. I don't have LR right here. You see this girl right here? So you can just awaken her to SSR real quick, and then feed her in as SA fodder for this girl right here. Next we have this intelligence Caulifla. Okay, so leader skill is exactly the same. Her super attack raises attack and defense and causes supreme damage to enemy. I love units that infinitely raise attack and defense, even if they're free to play. Like, for example, that the tech cooler that came out with SDR cooler, I had to grind him up because he raises defense, and I find that so valuable, right? So her passive, attack and defense plus 60%. Obviously that Kale is already better because that Kale, the Kale gave herself 120% attack buff or defensive buff, right? Attack and defense plus 10% per Universe 6 category ally on the team, right? High chance of evading, what is that, 80%? 50%, whoa, I was way off. What's the 8? Okay, high chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, and launches an additional super attack when your team has an ally who includes Kale attacking in the same turn. So this unit again is really good. I feel like if I go ahead and grind, honestly I want the Kale more, but if I go ahead and I grind enough for the Kale, I'm gonna get enough copies of the Caulifla as well, right? I'm pretty sure that the rewards are the same. Like if I get 3 copies of Kale, I'm gonna get 3 copies of Caulifla. So I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. If you have LR Kale and Caulifla, okay, I don't have LR Kale and Caulifla, but I'm gonna be running this Caulifla with the other Kale on one rotation, right? So they're gonna be giving themselves a lot of buffs, especially if you run this on the Universe 6 team, and then launches an additional super attack when your team has an ally whose Kale is attacking in the same turn. And yes, that does include LR Kale and Caulifla, and then you guys can farm up her SA with this free-to-play Caulifla right here. Now, I want to take a look at JP's World Tournament, right? Let's say you guys play JP. Global did get this before, but JP is going to get this Hellfighter 17. Now, this Hellfighter 17, on Global, I actually did get enough copies to rainbow him because he's actually really good. I love the Android team, so that's why I had to grind him up. So his leader still is STR type key +3, HP attack and defense +50%. So when he gets an Awakening, that can easily go into extreme type key +3, or it can just be STR type, right? Key +3 and HP attack and defense +77%, 100%, I don't know. Super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack, which is, okay. Yeah, by 20%, that's okay. Passive skill, high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, which is, again, really good. Android category allies attack +20% and defense +10%. And then artificial life forms category allies attack +20% and defense +10%. There's a lot of overlap between artificial life forms and androids, which is what makes this guy so flexible and so good to run. It's just that if you have better units, then you have better units. But this guy is actually pretty good. Again, his SA is farmable with this AGL Hellfighter 17. Which story event? Yeah, in the story event right here. I think this was just on Global. Yeah, this was just on Global. So when this guy comes back, you guys can farm up Hellfighter 17's SA with this AGL one down here. So that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you're going to grind for this Hellfighter 17, for the Kale, or for the Caulifla. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.